Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your homegirl. Arabia Barbosa. 914 Westchester County, New York. Coming to you with another live video real quick. I'm not going to be up here very long, but shout out to the chat. Yo, 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 yo. Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. Oh, before I do that, I want to say good morning to everyone. I want to say good morning to everyone. I hope everyone had an awesome Christmas. Hope everyone had an awesome Christmas. Just like I told y'all this morning about the temp, they kind of slow with the jobs today. So shout out to the chat anyway. Shout out to the chat anyway. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Habari za asaburi. Karibu ni umbanike wangu kuvuta kiti kachini kumpumzika unakaribishwa twendi zetu kuja na mimi kula jakula miji baridi nini kuzimu kila wakati. My people, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yo, Lonnie was right. Lonnie, One Love, the Empress over there, was right. Yo, man, when she did that video yesterday, I said, let me look up Prison Radio Association. Yo, that shit is fucking for real, for real. Yo, Lonnie be doing some good research. I don't know where Lonnie be getting her information. Yo, but she be on it, man. Yo, I do not remember when I was doing time in prison with South Carolina Department of Corrections, inmate number 221644. I maxed out my sentence in 2001. I went in 1995. I was 22 years old. I maxed out my sentence. I'm not on parole. I'm not on probation. I'm not on house arrest. My inmate number was 221644. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the Empress over here. The Empress over here and there. Yo, shout out to Lonnie. Damn, girl. Lonnie got it. But what I'm trying to understand, what I'm trying to wrap my head around is how they're able to have all these privileges, how they're able, unless they're using the First Amendment, which is the right to freedom of speech. Yo, I need to hook up with some of them inmates because I could have an inmate podcast. I think that would be so cool. I think that would be so interesting because then I can actually talk online to people that experienced the same thing I experienced. I'd probably be able to meet different people that are in society right now who are struggling just like me right now. Yo, I think that would be awesome. Yo, thank you, Lonnie. Yo, that was awesome with you. Yo, Lonnie, I don't know where you be getting your information, yo. I don't know how you be doing. Lonnie, you in the wrong line of work. You should have been an investigator for a law firm or some other kind of firm. Because, child, you had it rocking yesterday. Thank you so much. So good morning, Lonnie. Good morning. Good morning to the Empress. Shout out to her. Yo, word. That shit was fire yesterday. That shit was fire. And when you finished, right, I had looked it up. You know how you Google shit? Pressed onto that shit. Oh, I was like, oh my God, I could be having a podcast with these inmates in the prison. in the prisons. I could get all the scoops, all the prison stories. I would be able to talk to people about my experiences, what happened, what went wrong. Shout out to the chat. I could probably have a lawsuit against those animals that did that to me. Had me on lockup for 3 years and 9 months. I didn't get no kind of mental health treatment until it was close to the time of me maxing out. Yo, shout out to Lonnie. Shout out to Lonnie. Thank you, Lonnie. Yo, word, man. See, Lonnie, you be clowning all the time, trying to troll, but you only fuck with people that be fucking with you first. You fuck with people that be fucking with you first. And I should know because I had experience with you on that level. We already went through that. Yo, we had a we had some times on these YouTube streets, and I didn't know maybe you understood me a little bit better than anyone else. Shout out to the chat. Got a diamond in the rough and didn't even fucking know it, just bypassed. I got back in my Jeepers Creepers truck, started driving down the road. All entertainment, but Lonnie, yo, that shit was real. What you shared yesterday, man. That shit was bona fide. That was real. I know everybody was rocking out with you. Yo, shout out to you, man. Yo, I don't know where you be getting your information. And she said she be doing her research. So why y'all other niggas up here clowning? Lonnie doing research. Lonnie going back and forth to that gym. Lonnie living her life. Shout out to her. Wow, 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 wow. Yo, you probably opened a new door for me, Lonnie. You probably opened up the door. Yo, what's up, Fancy? Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Shout out to the chat. Habari za hasoburi, karibu, ni umbani kewango. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my chat. Welcome to my motherfucking life. This is the BT 1000. Oh my God. And I said, oh shit now. Oh Lord, I had to hold on to the chair. I said, uh-oh. Oh my God. If I was to do a collaboration with these inmates, I could probably rock this joint. You know what I mean? But because I maxed out my sentence, it would be like a different thing. I'd be on the outside, they be on the inside, but they'll be giving me all the stories, all the scoops, what's going on, what correctional officers doing this, what kind of corruption they got going on. I've been wanting to expose these motherfuckers. Yeah. That's right, Lonnie. He need to have a fair trial, and you did your video yesterday, Lonnie, and he should be released on a compassionate release furlough. That means that he would be on the outside living with his family, or perhaps living in a transitional halfway house somewhere. But he would be monitored. He would have on the ankle monitor brace, what's that dude name, that Tupac Shakur stepfather. I'm gonna call him Mr. Shakur. When Mr. Shakur was diagnosed with having cancer, and they gave him a compassionate release. He was actually released, but he didn't live that long after he got out. Shout out to the chat. Lonnie says, Iman, another Black Panther, died in prison. Yeah, that all the political prisoners seem to be dying out, Lonnie. All the political prisoners. That's, and you're right that if they're a political prisoner, they ain't gonna get released. But Mr. Shakur was released a couple of years ago, and he had cancer, and he didn't survive too much longer after that. See, that they do that on purpose. They do that on purpose. They don't give us real medical care in there. You got to go on the outside. Shout out to the chat, and that costs a lot of money, and people don't want to pay up. Yup, Lonnie, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Yo, shout out to the Empress Lonnie, one love. Yo, y'all go over there and sub up to Lonnie. Shalana, Shalana's point of view. Yo, shout out to Lonnie. Lonnie, put your channel in the in the comment section if you want to. Yo, you gotta get more subs, man. Your voice, I don't give a fuck what happened in the past. Your voice need to rock. Hey, you smart as fuck. You smart as hell, man. And I don't understand. Lonnie, you work too hard, man. You need to be sitting in a chair somewhere, like some of these other people, and just raking the money. You do your little investigations and all that. Shit, Lonnie, you could have your own podcast, man. Word. Have people call in and everything. You should have been did that, Lonnie. Word. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for putting your channel in the comment section, and thank you for showing up. Yo, man, I think this is an interesting conversation, because I was just telling my people last week that I heard that they're shipping inmates from one prison to the next, to outside, to other states. Like people in South Carolina, inmates that are in South Carolina are being shipped to Mississippi, and inmates in Pennsylvania are being shipped, outside of Pennsylvania, and they're not taking them to the feds. They're not taking them to the state. They're taking them to privately owned prisons, because those prisons need bodies. Yup, Fancy. Yup. 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 Because I got a report last week, just by looking on the internet, that there was a care package dropped off at Lee Correctional Institute. And Lee Correctional Institute is a maximum security prison right here in South Carolina. Matter of fact, it's in Bishopville, South Carolina. And they just had riots there a couple of years ago. A lot of inmates died. A lot of inmates were killed in that riot. Yeah, the prisoners down here, the inmates in South Carolina, be rioting. They be rising up against the system. And when they get pinpointed, they no longer go to the SHU program. They are shipped out of state. People might be looking for their loved ones, and they can't find them. Lonnie says upstate prisons get more for their state too. Yup, upstate prisons, because New York got a lot of upstate prisons. They don't just have Rikers Island. There's a prison called Sing Sing. It's right there. It's located in Westchester County. And then all the other prisons are like further upstate, like in Albany and Buffalo and these little small hick towns. Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yo, that is real, man. And I was like, I'm gonna have to call the newspapers, and I'm still gonna do that. But then it would be awesome if I can get those inmates to get in touch with me on my channel, so we can have a podcast. Yo, I would blow this joint. I would blow this joint. Word. I would rule the sector. Me and my people. The BT 1000 sector would be born. Thanks to the Empress Lonnie on love. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, Lonnie. Yo, shout out, man. Word is bomb, man. Yo, we get different ideas. I mean, it came across when I went live last week. Some of my moderators, they heard what I said and they was like, yo, Ray, you should reach out to the newspapers and, ask questions. Now that I know that there's a prison radio association, I'm gonna get in touch with them. I know they got an email. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Your home girl. Yeah. Bosa. Gonna have her own sector. And we gonna rock this joint. We gonna rock it. Yo, every time they add, shit, might be something in it for me. Get more people. Oh Lord, I'll knock everybody else out the boat. Sister T ain't the only one that can have her own sector now. Oh Lord, don't let me get my own. And it'll be born because of it. Of Empress Lonnie went up. Lonnie, I'm standing on your shoulders again. How tall are you, Lonnie? What, 5'7"? I'm 5'2". I'll be a 10-foot giant. Oh, I gotta keep myself small though. I mean, I'm chubby, but I gotta stop trying to eat up all the chocolates and all the candies before they gonna have to cut open the door to this house to get me the fuck out. I'll be doing podcasts from the hospital in a hospital gown, in a hospital bed, doing podcasts. Time out. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. With a baseball cap on or a ski mask. Oh, Jesus. Reporting live to you from the wheelchair. Yo, got these crutches, y'all. I had to get me a new walker, y'all. I had to get a back brace, y'all. Word. Yeah. I tell you, I would have so much fun. But I'm gonna definitely do that because I know. And if they don't got a email, I know they got an email. If they got a radio association, a prison radio association, yo, man, they doing some things. They reporting everything that's going on in prisons. They talking about their own crimes, what brought them to prison, if they're going up for parole or not, if they're going to be released sooner or later on a max out date. Yo, shout out to the chat. Yep, shout out to the motherfucking chat. Yeah, I just want to come up here real quick and do this video because I just got me a brainstorm. Thanks to Lonnie. See what happens, Lonnie, when you share. Yo, that is that. Yo, I'm gonna do that, man. Fuck this. Wow, wow, wow. Keep my channel, but it gotta grow. I need more. I need more. You know what I mean? So I can grow like a bigger audience. And then when it get big enough, it will be called the BT 1000 sector. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be called. And all the people on my podcast, they can use avatars, but most of them probably gonna want a camera. They want the world to see them. That's why I camera up, because I want the world to see me. I'm not camera up right now, but you know, I always camera up in my shorts and some of my lives, some of my uploads. I be camera. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what nobody say about me. Tell me I look like somebody uncle. I'm somebody handsome uncle. Say I look like somebody daddy. I must be their daddy. They worried about me. They can't find me to pay the child support. They mad. They mad. They mad because I didn't pay my child support. Yeah, man. We got 5 people in the building. I don't know how many likes, but shout out to the chat. I want to thank everyone for coming in. I want to thank Fanti for showing up. I want to thank Empress Lonnie One Love for showing up. Yo, Lonnie, keep doing your shit, man. Keep doing your shit, man. Word. Where you should have been. I'm Lonnie, you could have. Lord have mercy. When I think about you, Lonnie, I'm like, damn, Lonnie could have been X, Y, and Z. But then I understand, and your life has changed. And within the last year, your life has changed. Yeah, yeah, and I see the change. You ain't how you used to be. You know what I mean? Cause you used to always hit everybody link start, stop being messy. You don't calm down a lot. I don't even see you doing that. And anybody that say that, even okay, let's say that you do that, right? And I'm not there, and I don't see it. I'm like, I don't know why them people lying online. I don't know why they lying online. Shout out to the Empress over there. Y'all go over there and sub up to Lonnie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's on her journey. She's on her way doing her exercises. Lonnie, Lonnie stays busy. Lonnie stays busy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And shout out to Farmer Nancy. Shout out to Farmer Nancy over there doing her videos, and she's been doing very good. She's Farmer Nancy is an established farmer, and she's also a veteran. Yeah, man, word. And I go over there and I listen to Nancy, and I remember when Nancy used to show us her working on the farm and growing the vegetables, and even her children are very knowledgeable. That's the thing that trips me out. She's training her children, the next generation, to do like she's doing. And that is a wonderful thing. Shout out to Nancy, Farmer Nancy. Shout out to her. Yo, word, word, word. Wow. Hey, good morning, Queen Regina. Let me tell my story. Good morning, Queen Regina. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for visiting with me this morning and last night. Yeah. Yeah, Queen. I appreciate you pulling up. I appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, man. Woo. I tell you, Queen. And I had to look at a video that was done, I want to say over 2 years now. And I look and I said to myself, my God, What the hell was I thinking? Because I was coming on here clowning. I was coming on here fucking with people. I was coming on here calling people out and calling people names and declaring war virtually. I was making up songs. I was singing on the mic. Motherfuckers got music drops on me. The music drops are 2 years old, but they very fresh on the YouTubes. Yeah, and I had to look back. I'm in the car and I'm getting ready to drive forward. I got my seatbelt on. I'm fixing my mirrors, but then I look in the rear view mirror, and objects that appear may uh, may appear closer than they are. The objects in the mirror. And I become distracted, and I get out the car. I take off the seatbelt. I get out the car. I'm walking down the street again. I'm going over there by the train station. I'm going in different neighborhoods. I find the car. The car is abandoned. I get back in the car, put on the seatbelt, close the door, fix the mirrors, getting ready to start the car, going down the road of life. Then I look in the rear view mirror again. I got to get back out. Shout out to the chat. Now I know, Queen Regina, but I shouldn't be evolving. I should be already there. 52 years old, Queen Regina. Queen Regina, I'll be 53 in March. I got 7 years before I turn 60 years old, Queen Regina. I got 7 years to turn 60 years old. And after March, Queen Regina, I got 2 years to start applying for everything senior citizens get. Shout out to the chat. Look at God. I didn't think I'd live this long. Not the road I was traveling. And then I got older and older. Then I started gaining weight. And I was like, oh shit. But I still be moving fast down the street, Queen. I be moving so fast. They call me the Junior Jabba the Hutt. I be moving so fucking fast down the street. You don't even know I was there. One of my homeboys, he was walking with me to the store, right? So we went in the store at the same time. I said, oh, he can find his way back. Yo, he came out the store. I was already gone. I was crossing the street and said, oh no, shit. He didn't think I was going to move that fast. He said, that lady is chubby. I don't know how she able to go so fast down the street. I said, child, when my mind is focused on something, I'll be gone. I don't care. Queen Regina, I hear you. What did she say? She laughing. Okay. Then what she say before that? She said, this is content. Your life stories are very compelling. She's laughing. And she said, that's a blessing, moving fast. Then she's laughing some more. But I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas, and I hope everyone has a happy New Year. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I want to thank everyone for coming over and visiting with me. Your homegirl, Arabia. Bosa. Yes, it's me, children. It's me. Shout out to the chat. Don't take that to offense, because I use the LGBTQ community words sometime, and that's one of the words they use, children. A shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Oh, thank God. Anyway, I'm closing out this video, but I haven't closed out my mind or my point of view or listening to other people. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to spend a little more time listening rather than talking too much. You know, I got to get myself together, a little bit. 52 years old, and in 2 more years I'll be considered a senior citizen. Wow. Wow. Mm, mm. I shake my head. I shake my head. I can't believe it. I went through my childhood, my teens, my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, and my 50s are just about to be over with. Where did the time go? Where? Shout out to the chat. I know, thank you. Make you laugh. Okay, everyone. I want to thank everyone for coming over. I want to thank everyone for coming over. Shout out to everyone that came to this chat, came to my channel this morning. I appreciate your view. I appreciate your support. I enjoy laughing with you. I enjoy laughing with you. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to the chat. I hope everyone has an awesome day. Take care of yourselves. Be careful out there. Take your time when doing anything, running errands or anything. There's no need to rush. Be aware of your surroundings. We're still in holiday season. It's still the hot season, for certain things to happen. So shout out to the chat. I'm always in survival mode whenever I leave this house. Whenever I leave, even when I'm in the house, if I hear a strange noise, I get up and I investigate. I investigate what the hell going on. Knock on the door, anything. Nobody really knocks on the door like that anymore. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to those that did come through this house. You know what I mean? Some people moved away. Some people transitioned to another level of existence or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to even get up here and start guessing because that's when people get into trouble. All right, let me get out of here. Thank y'all for coming over. I appreciate everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Empress Lonnie, one love. Fanti, uh, Queen Regina. Let's see who else is here. Ah, okay. 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 Yeah. And we got some people in the bushes. Shout out to everyone that came through, whether you typed into the chat or not, or whether you're in the bushes or not. I appreciate your view. I appreciate your support of this channel. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Please come again. Thank you. You're always welcome over here. You're always welcome in the house of Arabia Barbosa, the BT 1000. Shout out to the chat. I'm out. Thank y'all for coming. Peace. One. Love y'all.